Assalamu alaikum. I want to show you this. There are cases whereby the loop is too loose, and you have to tighten it. And how do you tighten it? You can cut an area. Or you can cut an area on this loop. And when you cut that area, you have to pull it like this altogether. Pull it like this. You pull it like this. Then you sew that part. And you should not tie it like this. You should not tie it like this. But what you do like this. After marking the positions where it was tight enough, like this, then you get your handy needle. You start sewing that part all together. You start sewing that part, but make sure that this loop is still, it can be still inserted into the down wheel and the upper wheel, because sometimes some people always tend to remove it from the sewing machine, and they tighten it from a side, which is too funny, and you'll be bringing it back and you won't be able to fix it into the sewing wheels. So I'm done sewing it using my hands all together. Then I put it back all together. I put it back. Another thing, in case my thread is over and my bobbin is empty, I have to put more threads onto it. This is what we do. First of all, I have to remove this thread from the needle. I remove this thread from the needle, put it aside all together. And I have also removed the bobbin case and the bobbin ring from the down mechanism, as you see. So I'm going to show you how we manually put the thread onto the bobbin ring for some machines that don't have what puts on the thread onto the bobbin ring. So here we go. This is our bobbin ring. This is our thread. You can do like this. You can put your thread into the bobbin ring like this, right together. You touch here like this. You put some little right together. You put some little. Then your left hand holds the bobbin, holds the thread, and your right hand holds the something that you are going to use, like a nail. You put it in your bobbin ring like this. Then you start stepping and put on the machine wheel. So this is what you do. You start moving your wheel. You step. You do like this. You step. Right together till it gets full. As you see. Then you put your nail aside. Then you put in the bobbin case and thread the machine and start sewing. So after threading the machine, you still get papers, draw straight lines, horizontal and vertical lines. Then you start sampling, stepping, and passing through those lines. All together. I want to join to this line. When you want to join to an opposite line, you press your needle into the paper, lift here, turn this side, put it back, you continue sewing. All together. You should always make sure that the bigger side of the fabric is on your left side, because this space is meant for that. eye together. You touch a sewing wheel, lift here, continue. You do the same to the circle. And we said when you reach areas that are too complex, you move your sewing wheel using your hands, stitch by stitch, stitch by stitch. It's better to do something that is neat than hurrying and doing something that's not good. So here we are. We have made our circle lines. As you see, our circle lines using the machine with threads, zigzag lines, and our square lines, both vertical and horizontal.